I'm gonna explain about anecdote text. Well, without any further ado, let's get started. As we know that anecdote text is a kind of long functional text. So what is anecdote? Well, anecdotes is a text that tell about funny and also unusual story. And the main purpose is not only to get people entertained, but also reveal truth more general, the brief tale itself. Well, and the next is about language features of anecdotes. Commonly include following indicators like the first is there is exclamation words. For example, it's awful, it's wonderful, it's amazing. And the next one is there is imperative. For example, listen to this, idiot. And the next one is there is a rhetoric question. For example, do you know what? Like this. And the next one is there is action verb. For example, go, write, walk, and so on. And the next one is there is conjunction of time. For example, then, afterwards, and then the last language features of anecdote text is there is simple past. Like narrative text, anecdote also have this one. Simple past tense. And also about general structure of anecdote text. Well, there is 5 elements of anecdote text. Like the first one is there is abstract. Abstract here mean like statement introduction to the topic and also closely related to the title and usually in the form of rhetorical question. And the next one is there is orientation. Orientation here mean like at the beginning of the story and introducing the setting of the event. The next element is crisis. Crisis mean the events of the incidents. And the next element is the reaction or incident. Here mean like the incident or response towards to the event. And the last one is about coda. And coda mean like the closing of the text. So to make it clear, I want to give you an example of anecdote text and also to classify or identify 5 elements of anecdote text. So here is an example of anecdote text and also we are going to classify 5 elements of anecdote text as I told you before. And the first is abstract. Abstract mean like introducing to the topic which is related to the title and usually in the form of a rhetorical question. So in this text we can get the abstract like everybody has a dream. You have and so do I. When the dream will come true, there is something wrong last minute before. What will we feel and what will we do? So like everybody has dream blah blah blah, it is kind of statement. And also what will we feel and what will we do, it is a kind of rhetorical question. Well, and then the next element is orientation. Orientation mean like the beginning of the story and also tell about the setting of the events. So we can see in the first paragraph of the text and we can get the text element of orientation like the Clark family lived in Scotland. They had dreamed to travel to America and also they prepare well for their plans. So here it is about they are the setting of the place like they are live in Scotland and also they have a dream to traveling to America and they prepare it well. And the next element is crisis. And also crisis is about the events and also the incidents. But in this text, like a blessing behind tragedy, it is, I think, crisis from this text is a kind of incidents.
So we can see in the second paragraph, and we can take the crisis of this text element is few days before they went to America, his young son was bitten by a dog. So it is, I think it is kind of, what is it? Uh, the incident that they got. And the next element is incidents or reaction. We can see in the last of second paragraph, last line of the second paragraph, and also the third paragraph of these elements, like the family was full of disappointed and anger. The father was angry with his son and God. The family failed to travel to America, and the father could not accept it. So I think that this is direction of the crisis before that they are, his younger son get the incident, and in this case, now for the next elements, I think it's the reaction based on the text. And the last element is coda. So as I told you before, that coda is a closing, so we can see in the last paragraph, like the fourth paragraph of this text, and we can get the coda from this text, like Clark thanked his son when he heard the ship sunk. He thanked to the God because of saving the family from sinking. He thought leaving behind the ship was not a tragedy but a blessing. So I think it's clear enough for you guys, and I already make it for you, like I classify and I give the example for you.